back full head of steam. It's been in, I'm going to switch it off now. It's been in, we'll try it. It's been in about 20 minutes. It's been going about 20 minutes, so we'll kill it all night and loss. Oh, certainly good for you. So that's it. That's about 20 minutes. It's been running full blast. So as I say, gloves are probably the thing now. Are the thing now, just to make sure. Just had a good lady at the door there a wee while ago there. She came down to see me but noticed I was filming. She's not fussy on popping her head in at all. But there you are. We'll pull one out. Alright. Oh yeah, very, very pliable. Yeah, very, very good. Right. I'll still keep some bent sticks, mind you. I'll still do this. Yeah, no bother at all. Yeah, you can see it's not bad. Not bad. And I'm told if you want to, you can quench these sticks if you've got a cold water at hand. It will bring them, cool them off really quickly. You can see the bends on that there. Oh, it's very, makes it very, very pliable. And as you can see, as long as the back's off, I think it'll straighten anything just about within reason. When you get a new knee, I think. These ones I've put in, they've got bends everywhere on them, mind you. Going in all directions. But it'll take out the worst of them. You can always do bits and then put them back in and work it like that. Probably, I think, a bit, certainly very pliable, but I think probably the next ones I will actually leave them in longer yet. That was about 20 minutes, I think. A good half hour, 40 minutes probably, is what's required. And maybe making up something to actually hold them once you have got them. Getting it straightened. I always thought about making up a little tree just to leave them in between. It'd be a little better than the knee anyway. But very pliable. Certainly better than the heat gun, but the back, we'll try it on the back, I think. As you can see, it certainly makes a difference. you can always, as I say, you can always pop them in again and take it bit by bit, work away on it. Because if I'm standing here doing it, you can quite easily put it out of shape again very quickly. But these were sticks that had, it's not just a bend one way, it's a bent all over the place. And it's quite good to try it on things. I think longer is the, I think 20 minutes is probably just not enough. I think you need longer than that. Right. But there we go. That's not too bad at all considering what it was like when it went in. And as I say, you can pop them back in and redo them if you want perfection. But I think maybe any jig, as I say, something like a tree, vertical maybe, something horizontal line with the dowels in it so that you can have a look at that actually and just look for perfectly straight sticks now. I'm not a fan of perfectly straight sticks, but there is no doubt about it. Sometimes you could do with taking some of the bend out of it anyway, that's for sure. But no, that's, for a first go, that's quite good. That's alright at that, I think. For a first go, it's not bad, it's taking the thing with it. And as I say, I'm going to try and make a bit of formwork up for the handle. Put it in round. That steam's good for you. Smoke more. Get this thing going. But as I say, it's, you can't put it all on camera, but I'll put bits and pieces on. And but if you've got some plywood, bits and pieces knocking about, build yourself one. And works really well actually. For a first attempt, it's very good. Very pleased with it. But the wife was at the door there. She was just, she won't come in filming. She doesn't really like coming on camera. That's it. So, we were at church yesterday, and she. I try and go a bit. Should go a bit more regular. But anyway, we were coming back up, and the old laird was there. He's not so old actually, Adrian. He's older than myself, obviously. Fourth Marquis of Linlithgow. And a very nice chap, old money. Can't go wrong with old money. No real airs and graces about him. Anyway, we were walking up to the car and we were busy chit-chatting about this and that. And, he's quite a character. And he's got one of these new Lexus. Beautiful thing. All mod cons and latest to this and that and everything. He's retired now. Doesn't stay in the big house. The son and family, they live in the big house now. They've taken over, and so he stays. He's got an art place on the estate. He stays. But anyway, it's a beautiful moor, you know. And so his parting shot to me was, I saw, that's a lovely moor, that. Scalding Adrian, by the way, he doesn't really mind. And he says the only thing it's missing, he says, is a driver. And they're gone for the days with the chauffeurs and that kind of thing, but the driver would take them everywhere. So it's changed days for a lot of these families in terms of what they had and what they're used to having. Big responsibility. But in the church, of course, they've got their own loft where they sit, and I think it was closer to the man himself, like, you know. But I was talking to somebody after it and that kind of thing. And I used to do a bit of work. I do bits and pieces, but anyway, I used to do a bit of work for Lady Steele Maitland, who had Gogar Castle at the time. Or family anyway, they had it. And she's a marvellous woman, marvellous character. She had a big beech hedge that went round the castle. And every couple of years I would go in and spend bloody month, 6 weeks, cutting this hedge. All had to be done by hand. No thing we should let her to be spot on with her, like, you know. And I always remember that time, one of the last times I did it, and many years ago. She's long dead. She said, "Call me Brenda, Jim, call me Brenda." I said, "What you are?" She was paying me, you know. "What am I due, Jim? What am I due?" I said, "Oh, you're due me." Oh, just as well I sold that other bit of ground to the airport. I said, "Oh yeah. I mean, they owned most of what Edinburgh and half of Edinburgh was on, and the Storthen area anyway around, and Edinburgh Airport was built on all their land and everything like that. But a very nice woman, and she was a bit of an artist and a sculptor. She's done all that kind of thing, and at the top of the castle she had a studio, and I used to try and sneak in the morning to get started before she seen me, but it was an possibility at times, like, you know. She'd give me a shout, and you go, "Oh dear, Jim, before you start, come and see what I've been working on." And away you had to go, and that was it, like, you know. So you get dragged to the top of this castle to see what should be the latest piece of work she'd been involved in. Like, she was very good guy. Anyway, we'll leave it at that, and we'll get back to it on the next one. And we'll, as I say, what I'll do is I'll pick out another couple of bad ones, and I'll really run the steamer for, I think, maybe an hour is closest to the mark actually in terms of putting everything you need into the stick. Certainly very pliable at that, and that was 20 minutes. So I think at least half an hour, maybe 3/4 an hour, 40 minutes at least, you should be getting really close to the mark in terms of pliable all the way through the stick. Rubbery almost. Anyway, catch you on the next one. Cheers.